One of FPL's waviest conversations. Let's go! Welcome to Beyond The Sidelines.
And mad got mad.
Because you lot probably want to care about what this game is.
There's no Tottenham fans in the group, but the Arsenal fans smoke up Tottenham all the time.
Listen, I would have never have chosen that drink to be.
This is what I'm saying.
You
Water
are a
drink.
madman.
You might see the soap being dropped, all sorts. Don't worry about it.
What?
Hey, wait. But you gotta give an answer, bro. Like,
Yeah. So I'm attacking. Yeah. I'm not gonna sit on the fence. I'm gonna attack him.
but speculate to accumulate. So we speculate.
Follow us and subscribe and share on all of our platforms.
All right, welcome to Beyond The Sidelines. You're locked into the Game Week 23 review, post-match press conference. In today's episode, Mykolenko bantered Els from the bench. Security and Pilot is having conversations about getting into the queue. KSR exited VIP for a little bit, but re-entered and has finished the game week in second place. And me, well, boys, I'm me in it. I am the people's playmaker, assisting you with your goals, seeking peace and prosperity for my FPL community. In the league, I'm Corey Hendricks 10. Tell a friend, Pilot, chat to them.
Chat to them. I'm talking nice. I'm mad about some refereeing decisions this week, but it's just driving the league. We keep it moving. Looking forward to the next game week and talking about this game week. So yeah, Els, what you telling them?
El Ball is in the league. El's in the flesh. It's been a decent week. Do you know what? I can't lie. I'm just looking forward to next week's double game week. I think there's going to be some decisions to be made. Craig, what are you saying?
It's KSR. Catch you if you can in the league. Still in VIP. Did go out. Went to the toilet again because I can't just sit there and not go to the toilet. Do you get what I mean? So I did go, came back, and I just saw a couple of people trying to just edge on my spot a bit. But thankfully, spoke to the bouncers and was able to sit down again in my spot and stay where I was and stay where I'm currently at. So yeah, all good. But always, as usual, people, don't forget to go onto our YouTube, share, like, subscribe, do whatever you like, but do one of those three things. TikTok and Instagram is Beyond The Sidelines Pod, and then X is BTS Pod. That's where to find us. Yeah, Corey, take it away.
Let's go. All right, today's conversation, boys, is about refereeing. Now, my first question to get us warm is there a problem with refereeing, or is it just noise? What are we saying?
It's the inconsistency on decisions.
That's it.
That's what the
I
noise
think-
is. Like,
I
so
think it's
even-
inconsistency.
It goes down to specific referees can make a decision in one game, won't make it in another game, and then all other referees will make a decision on one thing, but in another game a referee won't make it. It's just there's just so much inconsistency.
And the lack of transparency. Because I think we should have the rugby format where you could hear the ref talking all the time. I think that would be sick. But alright, let's talk about, everyone's going to talk about the Arsenal decision today. It only a few times, on that Mike Top show on Sky, that they will show a selective one. But that's going to be like a few months down the line. That should be happening the week after. So we could understand what's going through the officials' heads. I think also the PGMOL have this narrative where we've got to protect our own first. So they don't want to call people out. It's a very English thing. It's a very we've got to protect the institution, even though we know it's bad, but we have them conversation behind closed doors. But then you could see over this year, last year, the inconsistency on certain referees, on certain decisions, and it's so crazy. If you look at certain decisions, it's happened once and it's never happened again. Certain red cards have happened. I ain't seen another red card for kicking the ball away this season, apart from Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? Has there been one? Has there
been two bookings, but it's never resulted in a red card.
Yeah.
And it's happened that the referees have let that go so many times.
Yeah.
You've seen it.
I think you know what, Pilot? I think it was deserved red still.
What was?
I think it was a deserved red still.
What was?
Saying
There's a
Skelly's moving mad.
Do you know what? I know he's trolling, yeah, because he was actually a football player. Google his name. You can't even Google his name. Google him. You'll see him in kits, yeah. So I know he done them tact. And you know what? I played FIFA with him. He's done them challenges as well. I see him do them challenges on FIFA. So them tacticals.
I can't lie. I definitely do that. That's called, as we always have called it from day dot. It's a professional foul.
Yeah, it's a professional foul.
Everybody does it. Everybody and he didn't mean to catch him in that spot, innit? So it's not like it was done with malice.
I don't think it was even the bad spot to catch him.
It was right because it was right in front of Oliver as well. It's right in front of him. It's like
I said first name, yeah. Your brethren.
He knows it. He knows it.
He's the one that did the payoff. What do you mean?
I know, like. No, but my thing is, go on,
land. Go on, Pilot. Go on, land quickly.
No, I was just saying, my thing is with the referees as well. I don't think a lot of these referees have played football as well. That is another thing about. Like I don't know I know when I look at referees from my referee that I had when I was growing up, all the kids that were referees, the young bucks, they never kicked ball. They just wanted to be referees, but they weren't playing ball and then being a ref on the side as well. Do you know what I mean? So I don't. And I've never seen.
Couldn't make it onto the bench.
Yeah, I've never seen a retired player.
Are you trying to say the snitches that weren't cool enough to get into the team?
I'm just saying someone had to be on they wanted to be on the pitch somehow, innit? They wanted to be on the pitch somehow. So, and I think that's what it is.
So boys, all right. What are we saying should be done about it? FA's called us up. BTS, we want to consult you on a problem we got refereeing. What are we saying is a potential solution? Pilot, you've mentioned the rugby thing already, but I'll start it off. The accountability, man. If you're a referee and you're corrupt, I think you could genuinely get away with it, and Howard Webb or whoever's on Sky Sports is just going to back your corner. What are we saying, boys?
Yeah, because that's it. They protect the institution.
Yeah, I think they definitely protect themselves. It's kind of like having HR in a company, innit? Like, the employees always think that the HR are out to help them, innit? But really and truly, HR are always there to defend and help the company in the end. That's why they're there, to back them and to make sure they are safe, not really the employees themselves. That's how HR works. That's not how they perceive it, but that's how it is. And I think it's the same thing with refs. Like, they'll get backed all day long by the refs union, all day long. What's that guy in the that sits in the VAR? He's also on Sky Sports, Gillette Soccer Saturday. He's there. They have him a special panel where he can talk about
Mike Dean?
Mike Dean, yeah. And he's always more than like not. He's always saying, "Listen, I agree with his decision. I would have done the same thing. I can see what you guys mean, but
they always answer politically correct because it's like they don't want to go across the grain. Like I saw when on Lewis Skelly's one, my man's then, I could see why he would have done it. No, you can't see, bro. You can't see, bro. But you have to say something, innit? Like, you have to defend. You got to think it's their gang, innit? Their mandem, innit? Like, if you man done rubbish and man are talking about you outside, I'm gonna defend you, man. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, you man, Corey's a waste man as well, you know. I'm not gonna be doing that, innit? I'm gonna be like, no, you man, you can't talk about my players like that. No, he was right for what he done. Like, that's how I see it.
That's what I may have done it a little bit differently. But he was right. He was right.
Yeah.
But do you know what I think it is as well? I think it also needs to be brought back to training. It's similar to like what we spoke about when we spoke about coaches in the UK and how the coaching standards can't be that great if teams are always going foreign to bring coaches in. The training standards in the UK for what referees need to go through needs to be upgraded. So there's some kind of standardization that everyone can agree on. And referees are going into matches and being able to call something that they all would call at the same time and not just because we're referees, we have to say it.
Do you know what would be interesting? To see how many yellow cards the Premier League's given out and then see how much like other leagues have given out. And red card to see. Do you know what I mean?
That might be a little data challenge for the next episode, you know.
Yeah, because it might see. Because we might be saying this because we're in our chamber, our tunnel chamber, where we only think we're bad. But Turkey or Italy might be giving out 10 times the amount of yellow cards that we've ever seen.
Referees globally, it goes down to the fact that most of them have never played the game, so they look at it from a referee standpoint from their beginning of their teachings. They're not looking at it like I was once a player and in that position I can see that clearly that wouldn't have, like, do you know what I mean? And that's how it's going to be. There are not many footballers that will stop playing football when they're young and be like, I want to be a ref now. Like, it's just not going to
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah.
You
Would
rarely
you
will.
Also,
go
what I
as
want.
far as saying referees, as in if you were to pass a new rule, would you go as far as saying referees have to have been professional footballers?
Nah,
Not pros, but some sort of
no.
background
At
in
least
football,
coach, at least some sort of
some sort
investment
of,
in the game.
or
Yeah,
maybe
Do you know
maybe
what?
like a coaching badge or something, like a
yeah.
coaching badge
Yeah.
or two,
Yeah,
something
coach,
like
but
that.
maybe. Business. Yes, let's do
Mhm.
business. Yeah, I'm moving like I've got something wrong, but let's go. Game week 23 review. So you know how we go. We gotta go look at reflect. This is us at the press conference. Got Skype, got the mic here. Gonna talk about the teams, what's going on. So I think it's been a good week overall. Some good hitters, some few surprises. People done investments, and it might have paid off. It might have not. Because did they get the ROI on it? It might. You never know. But let's talk about it. So we know how we do. We're gonna go around the teams, talk about your team, who done well, who you're disappointed in, and who's your biggest surprise. Yeah. So we're gonna start with main man Corey. So you got 58 on the board.
My biggest disappointment is myself. And when I go to bed tonight, I'm going to be reflecting on one decision that I made, which was Diaz over Gakpo. I looked at Diaz's form and I saw that his longest run of games was conducive with picking him against home to Ipswich. That was longest run of games without a goal contribution, and he didn't deliver. And the funny thing is, I actually did the transfer for Gakpo. Then said, wait, what if Nunes is back and he plays home against Ipswich? And lo and behold, I swapped, and look what happened to me. So that's on me. The one that annoyed me though, yeah, is the Saliba situation. So I brought in Kanate for Saliba because in the last game week, Saliba didn't play due to injury and I had a 10-man squad. I can't afford to have a 10-man squad in this league. I brought in Kanate, lo and behold, Saliba was fit, got a clean sheet. Kanate was an investment, and that was a complete waste. So that one I'm upset about, but well, I'm upset about both, but the Diaz one, that's on me. So fan base, I'm gonna have to take the L on that. But the Saliba one, yeah, I'm fuming about that. Fuming.
So where's your positives?
There
I'm
is no
talking bare
positive.
negatives. Bare negatives.
What positives? I
Wait,
got
Corey,
yo
who did you take out for Saliba, put in for Saliba?
Kanate.
Oh, okay,
So I
okay.
took -4 for a player who got a clean sheet. Kanate came in and got an assist and gave me 5 points.
So you
Okay.
plus
Bad
minus,
business.
plus
Yeah,
Plus
minus.
plus
one.
minus. Bad business.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the man said there's no positives, you know. I'm gonna go next. All right. 69, that's what your missus said, but
Oh my god! Oh my days!
uh, so my biggest disappointment is Nottingham Forest getting battered 5-0. Milenkovic is there chilling on zero. Like, big man, you man are meant to be one of the clean sheet Donnies. At least if you've got to concede a goal, it's going to be like one goal. I don't know what the last time Nottingham Forest synced 2 goals. Gakpo, great investment. Great investment. Obviously, I'm looking at double game week coming up and Pickford as well. Because obviously, as everyone knows, I had Sanchez in my team, and you know what Sanchez done this week? Another error. So I'm happy that he's gone. My other disappointment is Trossard. I told he's coming on a one night bang, little happy ending type of thing, but there was no happy ending. Yeah, he's getting sold, but Gakpo, Isaac, Salah, obviously good returns. Palmer is increasingly becoming worrying. The price he is and the outcomes he's putting out, and then obviously Starboy Foden. I can't even call him Starboy. British boy Foden. I'm gonna call him that.
British Starboy.
Uh,
British Starboy. That's all right.
nah, man. So, player, yeah. No, Fred, he done his thing, got his goal. A good goal as well. Man City looked half decent. So overall, not bad. I wish I did. The only thing I regret on, if I look back at my reflection, is captaincy trace for Isaac and Mo Salah to swap. So yeah, it's not 69. Weren't bad. I think Man, also a bit disappointed with the Man United result with Robinson conceding, but the way he did. Man United one shot on target or whatever it is, and it's a deflection and they score. So
Biggest disappointment. I think I'd have to. I think I'm actually going to go with Saar. No, tell a lie. I'm going to go with Rodgers against West Ham United, and to get a yellow card. I'm very disappointed. It's a little unfortunate because obviously he did score a goal that was assisted by Watkins, but it was offside. But I think overall, expected him to be able to give me some kind of returns in that game. Happiest for Gakpo. Obviously, I brought him in for Raul, so I'm happy Raul didn't score. And even if, to be fair, even if he did, it wouldn't have been as much as Gakpo's input. My surprises, which at the same time is not a surprise, is Mikolenko once again on my bench and with points as well. So that hurts. Robinson, I kind of did think they were gonna do a clean sheet. I wish I had put Munoz in for him, but overall, it's a decent week. I think looking at my team, the only thing I probably could have changed in the beginning before putting it out was captaining Isak and just being able to gain that extra points. But yeah, other than that, decent week. Could have been better, but could have been a lot worse.
no, not bad. I think you had a decent week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're skanking in the club right now,
I
man.
know,
Els,
man.
how did you
Really,
do compared to other people in the club?
Yeah. Good.
Do you know what? I think I got the most points out of everyone in the club. So it closed the gap to getting into VIP, but didn't give me a boost enough to quite get as near as to it as I want to.
So you're good
Man, we
then.
talk
You're
about that league
enjoying.
table time. League table time.
Yeah. I feel like I got away with one this week. I was very, very lucky. I'm not gonna lie. I took an investment, which to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think I'll be doing again. My first investment of the season, and I got lucky. I feel like Henderson disappointed today. Not his fault, because I think the pen that they conceded was missed and it was harsh. Yeah, you could see a couple. I think one or two Crystal Palace players ran in the box, but yeah, I don't know. I just think it was harsh, and he ended up conceding. And then, the likes of Palmer didn't return. Alanga was poor, obviously, against Bournemouth. Didn't return. Iwobi, I watched him today. He was actually, I think, Fulham's best player today. He was everywhere, but didn't get anything in returns either. And like everyone, I think I chose the wrong captain. Should have probably gone with Isak, but obviously Salah was the pick amongst the bunch. I'm lucky Watkins got a return because he didn't score, but he got an assist. But those two that I brought in, Alexander and Watkins, are for the upcoming games. So in that way, I was lucky. But obviously, Haaland returned. So I look at it like I was lucky because this could have easily been me out of VIP and potentially sitting right next to Els and just having a drink and chatting and yeah. So
Yeah, come link your homeboy, innit? Come link the homeboy.
Yeah.
I don't understand this lock business. I don't understand this lock business. Why do you say you got lucky?
unlucky. No, yeah, I got lucky because I feel like I got lucky because the players I chose, the players that I swapped out to bring in, just about performed and just about got those points. Because if they didn't, I would have been out of VIP. So I feel
Well,
like
that's why you brought them in, because you thought they would return.
Yeah.
No? So
Nah, but they didn't return as much as the players that I got rid of. I should have this week. It's crazy, but maybe I should have kept Haaland. Maybe I should have kept him for one more week and seen what happened. But I was a bit impatient.
maybe so. All right,
Right
last
now,
one.
Haaland's your babes, and she's showing you that the grass ain't greener on the other side.
You know what it is? You know what? You know when you break up and then your babes goes gym and she starts looking good. Craig's like, oh man, them squats are looking glorious.
I took in Watkins and Alexander, and they're just basic. It's mad.
Yeah,
So
Medina's.
wait, what did Haaland get then? How many points did Haaland get?
He got goal and assist.
Got a goal and assist in it, so I think.
Yeah. That was a
About
bad
10.
investment.
All right. Nah, more than 10. I think. What did he get? He got.
Oh, 12. We got 12.
Yeah.
Did he get
And then
yeah.
Watkins gave you 5,
Five.
yeah?
5, and Trent gave me 5. But yeah,
He did.
Who was the other player you took out?
defender. I think he got 1. So 13 against 10. So 3 points I missed out. That's still 3
that was
points.
a bad investment.
Yeah, I mean, and minus obviously as well. So
Investment. All right.
investment. Yeah.
That's everyone. Are we only person that's not happy is Corey, right?
Got it.
More or less, yeah, I guess.
Do you know why Corey's not happy? Do you know what?
I
When
don't
we get
even
to the
know.
league table,
Yeah, I
when we
don't
get
even
to the
know.
league table,
I have not looked at everyone. I've looked at a couple. I can't remember. I don't know.
Yeah, that's because you're inside the club, bro. You can't see what's going on
yeah,
outside.
you can't see the battles, bro. You can't see the wars, man. Man are side eyeing. Man are like, what?
Bro,
Who's that you
yeah,
though?
bro,
Who's that?
probation moved the building close to the club, bro. They relocated his club down there, bro.
Man, are leaving probation. I want to get a drink.
Yeah, you can see the club out the window.
The venue's
Do you know
around
what?
the corner now.
They done
Yeah,
that. They
man.
done that for a positive confirmation to say this is where you can be, but this is for the rehab guys. So you know,
This is what can happen if you speculate.
yeah. Come on. All right, so that's our teams of the week. Apart from Corey, I think everyone's kind of mediocrely happy. I think Els had the best week so far, but we're gonna go into the team of the week in the league. Obviously, in our FPL Banter league, so there's 20 guys in our league, and the team of the week is Abbey Raiders.
Who is number 1 and has been number 1 for a very long time. So
Yeah.
I'll give him that accolades.
Yeah, he's coming to the league. He's new to the league. Of this league's been running for a few years now, so he's new to the league this year, and he's joined and he's just being consistently at number 1. So he's consistent. He's being Liverpool. He's just being Liverpool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Good team. Gakpo was a good choice. I don't think he had Gakpo last week, and obviously Salah and Bremo. He's it's.
It's upsetting.
I can't believe he had
Mikalenko
on the field.
Yeah, Mikalenko. I was just gonna say.
I don't believe it.
You lot might need to ring him and say, yo, when do we play this? Do you know the wicked thing that you lot at Mikalenko, yeah? You don't keep alternating. Why don't you just sell him?
Nah, because sometimes he does this. That's
But
why.
I promise you, there's not been a time that he's done this and he's been in any of you man's team.
I'll back that.
Not
for me.
You know what?
Not for me.
You know what?
Else, though. You don't like us.
I'm just looking at his team last week. He didn't make any transfers, you know. He kept it the same. He stuck with his boys.
He had Gakpo last week as well.
Yeah, that's the difference.
Pardon?
The difference is
He had Gakpo last week as well.
Yeah, he's had Gakpo for a minute.
Yeah, I had Gakpo, then I sold him. Sad times.
Yeah.
Then I brought him back. Moving like Man United with Pogba.
he sticks with his players.
They repaid faith in their manager who believed in him.
So 78 on points on the board. Well done to Abbey Raiders. Big up yourself. I know he's got a target on the back of him, so because he's been top of the league all the time. But yeah.
No. Hey, boys, yeah. We had no energy for this one. Let's be honest. Can we be honest, please?
What? About who? Abbey Raiders?
Yeah, let's be honest. Like this team of the week, our energy is not boosted to celebrate this one.
Oh, you're saying what? You saying there's bias? You say there's bias against him?
I can't take my eyes off him.
Yeah, no one's giving flowers, no one's clapping. That's nothing.
Hey, go on, Els, say that again, Els.
So, yeah.
I'm struggling because I can't get my eyes off the fact that he's got Mikalenko in his team. So just that alone, my energy is gone, bro. To see someone else with Mikalenko on the field and he's on my bench.
Is that the equivalent of seeing a Donny with your ex?
Yeah, but even worse is the ex that I'm still on the phone to. But now, do you know what I think it is as well? He's top of the league, and maybe our energy is low because this is what you expect of someone who's top of the league. So you should be getting these high points, live up to being number 1 in the league, innit?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think it burns. I think he's low key burning a lot of man in the league because he's new and he's just coming and cleaning up. I
he
think
is.
that's what it is.
100%, he is. But that's
Craig,
the thing.
Yeah.
People can't
you would
wait.
have been top, Craig. Craig, you would have been top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have been. Yeah, I would have been. That's true. Yeah, well, and also people that are in second, third, fourth, fifth, they would have been higher. Everybody would have been higher, innit? But the thing is, everybody, the day that hopefully comes very, very soon when he's not top, it's gonna be like a celebration. Like it's gonna be it's gonna, and he's gonna get upset because everybody's gonna celebrate. He will get upset a bit, but yeah.
But
But
you
yeah,
know what? For now, he's team of the week. So big up
yeah,
yourself, Abby.
yeah.
Well
Big
done,
up, big
well
up,
done,
big
well
up,
That
big
done.
clap,
up,
that clap, there was no energy in that clap.
Well,
big up.
at least I clapped you, man.
So yeah, next up, obviously after Abbey Raiders team of the week, we've got to go to our worst performing team member or colleague or participant, whatever you want to call them, and that is our bum of the week. Stone Cold's here, 49 points. What you man saying? Obviously heavy on the Chelsea, no Gakpo as well. So that's a tough one to swallow.
Yeah, yep.
Do you know what's done?
Hello, man.
You know what's done him as well? He might be either the only one or one of very few of the managers in our league that didn't get any returns from defense and goalkeeper.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He needs to not follow in his brother's footsteps because at the beginning of the season, Stone Cold was up there.
He
And then
was.
his
Was he?
brother did.
Yeah,
And
he
now
was. He
Yeah,
was.
you're
he was in the
following his
club
brother.
for
Yeah, him
time.
and his brother are literally one place next to each other. 15th
You know
and
what,
16th.
brothers in arms,
Without-
brothers in arms.
Bros-
Man.
You know what it is? Do you know what it is? This is what's happened. Obviously, they both was in the club chilling, and then his brother got into a madness, and his
Yeah,
brother's like,
scrap.
"Yo, come back me," and now it's just driven him. Now
And they
they're
got
in the
arrested.
queue, now
They
they're
got
probation.
arrested.
Both of them.
They caught a charge, some assault charge in a club, and now they're in.
And while that was going on, Super Mose was just watching the madness and was just laughing. I was like, yes, good. And he's making
happy
his way
for
into the
them.
club. He's happy. He's calm.
Happy. But yeah, I think Bruno is in his new role. Bruno's playing a lot deeper, isn't it?
Yeah, he is. And he's not
Yeah.
going
So-
to get luck right now.
That's an
if anything.
expensive 8-9 mil midfielder.
Yeah,
That's not going
yeah,
to
that's-
give you a lot of return. Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think
Yeah,
as
no.
well, just by the performances of United as well, I think it's very. If you're gonna have money, someone from United, it's the only person you can have it on is Ahmad. Anyone else, I just think they're not going to be as consistent. The team's not
No.
consistent themselves.
no.
Yeah. So unlucky, Stone Cold, because you're definitely cold right now in the club. Not in the club. In HMP, heating's low.
He's in probation still.
He's in probation. Okay.
Well, we don't know
okay.
yet. We don't know. We have to have a look and see.
All right, that leads us on nicely to the. Oh no! First we got to do our BTS squad. So obviously,
Yes, we do.
new segment, everyone. Our BTS squad is the team that we selected for last week, and this is what we got. Go on, Els, run it through them.
So starting off, BTS squad scored 77 points. So
Nice.
kudos to the man. Then that was some good pickings. Talking about our pickings, I think let's start off with a little flames. We're gonna start off with Craig because a player that you chose got the lowest points and gave us a 0. Madison, talk us through why you chose Madison and how do you feel that he returned with nothing?
No worries. I'll do that. Yeah, Madison was due to play against his old team in Leicester City. Did really, really well the first game as well that he played against them. But unfortunately, just before the game, they announced that he was out with an injury, and that only came up in the team news, I think, on the day. I think so. Yeah, not really. Nothing I could do about it. I didn't know it's one of those things. If I had known he was injured, obviously he wouldn't be in there. So I'll take the hit for it. But I mean, what can I do? I can't. You know what we should have is obviously vice players, but I didn't have one. So Madison, it is.
Do you know what? I
Well-
read in the newspaper this morning, Craig, that there's some rumors about you trying to sabotage the BTS squad to make sure it doesn't get more points than you, because this is the second time running that you've done a madness. What's your response?
But clearly it does. Clearly, if that was the case, it's not working. And also, the players that I did choose, the other players that I chose, got points. So
Who? Gabriel and who else?
Gabriel and Watkins, and I think I chose one other
Nah,
player. I can't remember.
nah, that was it. Just those three, Gabriel
All
and
right,
Watkins.
all right.
So,
Cool. Well,
Corey-
the other two, one got 7, and the other one got 5. I think.
I'm just
So-
happy. My
we'll
captain choice was
we'll
on
go
point.
through that.
My captain choice was on point. That's all I'm saying.
Very much so. Corey and Pilot, in hindsight of obviously the Tottenham game, do you think if Maddison had started, it could have been a different story, or Maddison would have given points?
I think a different game. I think you would have.
Tottenham get battered everywhere they go.
Everywhere they go.
Tottenham get
Everywhere they go.
So no, I wouldn't put a Tottenham player in any FPL team, bro. Johnson's left my team now.
Do you think they still would have lost the game?
It's because they ain't got JJ. If they had JJ.
I think if Maddison plays in the cam, which he's not done in a while now, because last game they played him left wing, if they can get him in that creative space in the middle, I think that they might have better attacking returns.
No, I heard that. And then just moving on to who got the top points and who chose them. That was, I'm not going to go with the captain. I'm going to go with Gakpo. And I'll
Who
tell
got
you why
Gakpo?
after. I chose Gakpo. Now, I got a little bit more flames for Craig, and this might actually align with the sabotaging thought from Corey, because I chose Gakpo for our team. I also chose him for my team because I thought he was going to give returns. If I really did believe in it, he's in my team. Craig, did you really believe Maddison was going to give points? Because he ain't in your team.
I mean, the thing is, Els, not every player that we chose are in our teams. Watkins was in my team.
Trossard's in my team. Trossard's in
Gabriel,
my
I
team.
wanted to choose. Yeah, Gabriel, I wanted to choose for my team, but I couldn't fit him in because I had Trent instead. So
So just to wrap this section up, guys, I'm going to go through out of who each individual chose, the points tally and what the returns were. So in who got 12 points was KSR Craig. He chose Madison, Gabriel, and Watkins. And that's 12 points. Then we're going to go to Pilot, who chose Trossard, Dunk, Captain. So I'm going to give you 13 points for that captain choice. And that gives you a total of 16. Then we're going to
So I got a player less and I still got more points than Craig. All right, cool.
And then we're going to go to Corey, who chose Allison, Murphy, and Isak, giving you a total of 21 points. I'm going to give you the 13 points for Isak. And then I finished with 26 points, and that's Hall, Salah, and Gakpo. So overall, guys, I don't think we did too bad for this segment. Hopefully next week is better. And when I say better, I mean certain people's choices. Hopefully that's
77 points. Even then, if I could have had like 13 points from free play, it's still pretty good. That is still good.
Yeah. Well, let's see where the BTS squad lands up with our league table.
At 77 points, guys, the BTS squad would have been our second best performer, just missing Abbey Raiders of 1 point. So again, well done, guys. You did well.
Not louder lost. I mean, not louder. That's a lot louder.
But yeah, as you guys can see, it's been quite a stagnant week.
There's no arrows.
There's 2 arrows. Taco FC, Mr. Taser Black, has left Gen Pop and entered VIP. He's taken the space from DLFC, who, may I add, has actually just got his first red arrow in quite a while. If you don't remember where he was before, he was continually rising in the league. He's only just got his first red arrow. But yeah, Taco FC in VIP. And I mean, I think 4 points of Craig. He's 4 points of Craig, guys.
Yeah, Craig.
I think he's looking at your table, Craig.
I think he is as well, but
he's seen if there's any juice there for him. Let me get a glass.
He can't have it. He can stay in VIP. I don't mind. He could be in. To be fair, I prefer him where he's sitting and having a father for them. Father for them can just sit over there. So over there, keep him over.
But do you know what? Do you remember before Els, when we first started the league table? You said it was like 20 to 30 points between each section. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So now, if you look at VIP, that's 1 point. Gen Pop to the Q, that's 5 points. Q to probation, that's 4 points. And then the only one that's probably stayed the same is probation to HMP with 25 points. So everyone is closing up. So
Yeah, it's gonna be a mad
It's,
few
it's
weeks.
it's literally a matter of either your captain choice
yeah,
or a clean sheet or a goal or an assist. That
Or a
one in
chip.
it.
having one of that in your team can change your place in the league. It's crazy.
Yeah.
gonna
Hey
be
Corey,
very
I'm not. You're my boy in that, yeah, but I'm coming for smoke for you because, bro, I'm 4 points behind you, brother.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's mad.
Yeah, he thought
What?
I can smell
There's
his
no
cologne.
investments now. No more investments. No more investments
I
for
can,
now.
I could hear the loafers. Do you know what? Funnily enough, I still got your loafers from Rio's wedding at my yard. You know,
I swear
I need to
that.
give that back.
Yeah, you know what you can hear? You could hear that. You could hear my tag. I'm walking to probation to take off for the last time, and then when I return, I'm gonna be back in the queue. So I'll just walk past you. I walk past you, say, "Well, come on, Corey, soon come, yeah."
That's crazy.
So yeah, I'm coming. I'm coming for that spot.
It's
But
mad
Els,
that everybody has stayed. Like everyone's in this, apart from obviously the two that you mentioned, are just stagnant. No one's moved. ADR hasn't moved. Stashletic hasn't moved. Yeah, it's mad.
I don't think there was a lot of like a couple of weeks ago. Like I think last week, the gap from the top performing to low performing was like 40 something points. So that was why, because if you've got Taze, Taco, he's got 71, and everyone around him, like he's 15 points better off than you, 16 points better off than you, 10 points better off than Father, but then the only other people that were in the 70s were way below him, like Els and We Ain't Tottenham. So they've come from further down. So yeah, that's why I don't think there's a lot of movement because the gap isn't that big this week on the points differentials. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's 55 to 75. To be fair, it's not like no one's on. Like I think last week, I think Father for them was on like 45, and I got like 80 or something. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a big gap.
Yeah, the points were a bit more varied last week. Definitely more varied.
But yeah, that's our FPL Banter League table. Q&E, please let us know how you done this week as well. Send in your teams or just comment on your scores. I think Corey, last thing we've got to do is differential captain. I don't know who I had.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who I had. I know who I had.
Back is coming back.
I can't remember now. I thought I picked. That's what I thought I picked Madison for my thing, but
I think you
didn't.
put Watkins.
Yeah, I did. So
Let me
thank
talk it
God
through.
for
Let
that.
me talk it through. All right. First of all, I said I was going to count points here. I was going to summarize it, which I've got for this episode. So I'll tell you. I'll summarize total points, and we'll go into this game week's differential captain results. So in bottom place with a combined total of 30 points and the most forfeits to date is myself. Third is Craig on 41 points. Second is Pilot on 45 points. And first is Els with a whopping 82 points. So
What?
community, when Els talks,
Wait,
you
what?
have to listen.
82
But hold on.
points.
Ever since that
And you know
Pedro,
what?
incident, everything has just changed for him.
But listen, I have to say this for Els, yeah. Els now has learned to back his differential captain, and he's been putting his differential captain in recently as well. So not only is he skying in recommendations, he's skying up the league, as you can see as well. You just need to put the armband on them now, Els, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the next step.
All right, so let's go into last week's results, and then I'll do it in reverse order again. No, I'll do it from winner to bottom, sorry. So in first place is myself, a rare appearance at the top, Jacob Murphy, 6 points. In joint second, we have Els, who picked Trent, and then we've got Pilot, psych, no Pilot. We've got Craig with Watkins in fifth. So, Pilot, your differential actually let you down because Trossard only returned 3 points. So, on paper, was a good shout, but the referee Maybe if there was 11
No,
men,
it's not.
who
It's not even the
knows?
referee. It's Havertz. Did you see, Brad? No, Trossard gave
He
Havertz.
had enough in it.
Trossard gave Havertz dinner. He said, "This is all you can eat, bro. All you can eat. I paid for it.
Yep.
Just put the spoon in your mouth. You know what Havertz goes and does? He gets up and drops the plate. That's what he done,
He's
bro.
allergic. He's allergic to dinner.
Yeah, but see,
He's
he's got a
allergic to
seafood
dinner.
allergy. It's a seafood allergy, but I can't
It's
see goals, bro.
crazy, man.
Brad, the ball was so cold, and all he had to do was put it bottom right with his header. Do you know what? Yeah. Do you know? I don't know if you lot saw this. Even for the goal, California's goal, you know, Havertz actually tried to tap the ball and he missed.
Yeah, he tried to touch it. I saw that. He tried to flick his foot. He tried to do his little flick when he does. You know that little flick?
He tried to touch the ball and he missed,
He
man.
missed it. He missed it. He missed it. He couldn't even do that right. He missed it. He tried to flick it.
So if Havertz actually pulled up, I would have had an assist. So, but yeah, I hold my L. I'm not often in this last position, so you know what I mean, rare occasion and that. So yeah, so sorry community, whoever backed me. Like I did say, it's a one night stand though. Disclaimer, and obviously this is FPL advice, isn't it? Like there is a asterisk to say follow at your will. You know what I mean? Like, no liability towards me. T's and C's.
Well, the liability is that you now have a forfeit. That's
That's it. But yeah, that's our differentials. You man done well. I didn't. But yeah, everyone. Is that any other business? Anyone want to touch on anything?
I think that's it. Good game week all around for us. None of us have really.
Do you know what? It's come to my head. Do you know what I said about the the referees? Yeah, I've got to say this now. Yeah, we know we said about referees. The reason why English referees, I think, struggle a lot is because sometimes I think they try to overplay the rules. Like the rules sometimes, like for a handball, I think the rules are so mad for what a handball is that it's overcomplicating the game. So I think sometimes what handball was before to what it is now, it's like, is that handball? Is that not handball? Like little things. I think it's become more into administration thing than actual the rules actually stop the fluidity of the game sometimes. So I think, and obviously a lot of it is now down to interpretation. So how a lot of it is like big man, how you interpret it. Do you know what I mean? Like I could hate Man United and be a Man United. We've seen referees, undercover referees, well, having some powder, talking about certain ex-Liverpool managers. So how do you know other managers haven't got an agenda like that? Just saying anyway.
We don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah, but that's what I had to get off my chest. Sorry, but yeah, that is end of game week 23. Hope you all had a good week. Obviously, we're gonna look forward to our preview next. But Craig, tell them what to do.
Yeah, off the back of that, people, as usual, go share, go like, go subscribe on our YouTube, Beyond the Sidelines, on TikTok and on Instagram. It's Beyond the Sidelines Pod, and on X, it is BTS Pod. Thank you for joining us again. We will be back with as Pilot said, with our preview, game week 24. Preview.
That's right.
So yeah, join us for that. Otherwise, take care, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Peace.